Buckle up and get ready for high-speed chases where danger lurks around every turn. Unexpected twists and intense action will make you feel like you're racing down a roller coaster, heart-pounding, without ever leaving your seat. Let's roll out, now.
All right, go get the long gun. Go, I got this.
On August 13, 2019, along Route 33 just west of the Fairfield County line, Lieutenant Edward Schillig of the Franklin County Sheriff's Office encountered a critical situation while on duty. A 2001 Chevrolet Cruze sped past him at 88 miles per hour, well above the legal limit. Without hesitation, he initiated a pursuit eastbound, determined to stop the driver for excessive speeding. What he didn't expect was that the story behind the vehicle was far more complex and dangerous than a routine traffic stop. Lieutenant Schillig quickly discovered the car was not only in violation of traffic laws, but had also been reported stolen 5 days earlier.
33 Eastern Center. Let me know where they're at. I'll try to get quick.
West on about a mile over Valley Road. I know black red heading to driver. Just hurry up
Again, I want to put up 33 and high. Cut up like.
Behind the wheel was Ramadan H. Muridi, accompanied by 4 juveniles from Michigan, aged 12 to 16, all heading from Michigan to Florida. The ensuing pursuit lasted 10 intense minutes, marked by high-stakes tactical maneuvers and seamless coordination between law enforcement units.
Passenger, male black, wearing a white t-shirt with black lettering. He's digging around behind the car. I'm not sure what he's trying to hide or get rid of.
Patrol cars roared down Interstate 80, weaving from the fast lane to the shoulder in a breathless chase. The danger wasn't just in the speed, it came from the occupants themselves. Inside the vehicle were roughly a dozen stolen credit cards and a credit card skimmer, tools clearly intended for an illegal cross-state operation.
Where is it?
We'll give him a call.
Sarge, I can see him coming up on you right now.
Okay, just shot over to the left. Now he's back over right.
At the height of the chase, the Chevrolet Cruze attempted to evade capture by constantly changing directions from east to west, then darting through narrow side streets. Lieutenant Schillig, supported by the K-9 unit and fellow officers, refused to give up. The K-9 team proved especially effective, tracking the suspect's trail and closing the distance on the young offenders.
Affirm. You can just about try to take me out.
Hey, missed him. Passing Hamilton Square. Still going about 60.
Southbound Hamilton from Hamilton Square.
We're going into southbound. Human.
Pedestrians and struck Hamilton Square. Hamilton Road, southbound.
I got Dashcam. Keep it from LT.
We got medics now.
But then, in a fateful moment, the vehicle slammed into routine traffic, colliding with an unsuspecting civilian, Mr. Smith, who had simply been going about his daily work. Fortunately, he sustained no serious injuries and was promptly transported to the hospital. The crash not only shook Route 33, but also altered the lives of everyone involved. Yet instead of surrendering, the suspects fled on foot. Their escape was short-lived, however, as they were quickly apprehended without further incident. The pursuit ended with the arrest of the group of young suspects, now facing serious charges: vehicle theft, use of stolen credit cards, and endangering public safety. Though the cost was tragically high, an innocent civilian caught in the crossfire between life and death, the relentless efforts of Lieutenant Schillig and the police force successfully prevented a potentially escalating threat.
You know you just killed someone, you dumb mother... Get your hand behind your back!
On March 12, 2025, an officer driving northbound at the intersection of Higdon Ferry Road and Section Line Road was abruptly halted. Over the radio, Special Agent Mark Fallis's urgent voice came through. He was in pursuit of a black motorcycle speeding at an alarming rate. Without hesitation, the officer activated his emergency lights, accelerated, and joined the chase to support S.A. Fallis, heading toward the designated interception point at Higdon Ferry Road and Lakeshore Road. The motorcycle came into full view, sleek, pitch black from frame to tires with no license plate, a clear sign of trouble. The rider, a black man clad in all black, wore a dark helmet and a hooded sweatshirt. He rolled forward slowly, then suddenly veered east onto Franklin Street and accelerated hard. The officers gave immediate chase, hearts pounding as they realized the threat extended beyond law enforcement. It endangered every innocent person on the road. The suspect ignored every traffic law, running red lights and weaving through vehicles on Central Avenue at breakneck speed. Cars swerved frantically to avoid collision, with the risk of a major accident growing by the second, and lives hanging in the balance. The pursuit reached a critical stage as the motorcycle blasted through the intersection of Central Avenue and Pacas Street, blew past the red light, turned east onto Pacas, and surged ahead, dodging traffic before abruptly swinging onto the bypass.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there around.
He continued to speed away at a terrifying pace, over 100 miles per hour, racing past roadside vehicles like a phantom. Officer Mason Robinson, stationed west near Carpenter Dam, radioed in. The suspect had just blown by at 142 miles per hour, a bone-chilling number that struck fear in everyone listening. S.A. Fallis trailed closely behind me, relaying updates in real time, but the motorcycle only accelerated recklessly eastbound along the bypass. Law enforcement mobilized with full force, executing sharp tactical coordination, yet the suspect's dangerous driving gradually forced officers out of visual range before reaching Carpenter Dam. As the chase crossed U.S. Highway 70, they were forced to abort pursuit. He had vanished like the wind, leaving behind tension and regret. Moments later, a radio alert reported the motorcycle heading north on Highway 7 near Surrey Road, but the rider's identity remained a mystery. Although he has yet to be apprehended, the tireless efforts of S.A. Fallis, Mr. Robinson, and our law enforcement team deserve recognition. This pursuit serves as a stark warning. Reckless individuals like him not only endanger public safety, but also test our patience and resolve. He may have escaped this time, but the law will not allow those who disregard human life to remain free forever.
Trying, baby.
On May 26, 2022, a suspicious vehicle sped past at an unusually high speed. The driver unbuckled, a red flag that immediately caught the patrol team's attention. An officer shouted through the loudspeaker, ordering the driver to pull over. This wasn't their first time dealing with such a situation, but something about it felt off. Inside the car, the driver turned his head, eyes wide with panic. A brief pursuit was about to begin. The danger was palpable. Were they armed? A runaway vehicle and the looming threat of gunfire in a remote field could lead to devastating consequences if the situation dragged on. The K9 unit was called in, their barking breaking the silence like a warning. Time was running out. Officers were forced to proceed with extreme caution. One officer, now isolated and facing two suspects alone, was in a precarious position, unable to fully control the situation and at serious risk of injury. This serves as a stark reminder: no patrol officer should ever operate alone. The officer barked a brief command as the suspect's car came to a halt in the towering grass. The driver leapt out, hands trembling, muttering, "I don't have a gun, I swear." The officer advanced, conducting a quick check. No weapon on the driver, but the passenger was a different story. A handgun peeked out from beneath the seat, clear evidence of a serious offense. The threat was real. He could have opened fire at any moment, escalating the situation to a deadly level. Fortunately, the K9 unit charged in just in time, subduing the accomplice who was trying to escape through the grass. No shots were fired, but the tension was palpable. "Check him now, man!" an officer shouted, sweat pouring down his face. A deadly encounter was narrowly avoided, thanks to sharp instincts and seamless teamwork. The chase ended without further incident. No injuries, no casualties. Had it gone on any longer, the outcome could have been far worse.
Hey buddy, can you hear me? Hey buddy, can you hear me? Hey bud.
He just came and picked me up, bro. You got behind on me. Shit.
Y'all panicked. That's why I pulled you over.
I'm past.
Y'all didn't have no seatbelt on, obviously.
I ain't got shit on me.
Man, you are lucky.
Bro, please check on him, man. I'm breathing, bro. Check on him.
Let me go. I gotta go get some gloves, okay?
Can you help me get over there at this grass? This shit itchy as hell. I can get up.
The driver and the passenger, both handcuffed, were escorted into a police vehicle. The danger posed by reckless individuals carrying illegal firearms in public is a stark reminder. Crime has no refuge. Behind this successful operation lies the tireless effort of law enforcement, marked by sharp tactical skills and crucial support from the K9 unit. Their unwavering commitment to public safety, even in the face of daily danger, is truly commendable.
Just sit right here. Driver's over there unresponsive.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
I'm gonna get some gloves on real quick.
On March 21st, 2022, in the southeastern area of Columbus, Ohio, A sheriff's deputy from the Franklin County Sheriff's Office spotted a stolen black Kia Forte. The tension immediately escalated as the stolen vehicle unexpectedly slammed into a patrol car at an intersection before speeding off like an arrow. The official pursuit was now underway. The high-speed chase spanned through crowded streets, with the Kia Forte weaving recklessly between traffic, disregarding all dangers. The deputy police officer stayed close behind, skillfully coordinating tactical maneuvers, aiming to bring the pursuit to a swift conclusion to prevent severe consequences, while the K-9 unit stood ready to assist should the suspect attempt to flee on foot.
Wait. 32, he was throwing bags out the window about 2 miles back.
Right now, I think Tony and dispatcher on different pages.
The patrol car roared along the westbound Imp 70, its flashing lights casting an intense glow, making commuters on both sides of the highway tense with anticipation. The situation grew even more perilous as the speed increased, threatening the lives of innocent bystanders. Several vehicles were unintentionally caught in the line of fire, sustaining significant damage as they swerved to avoid the out-of-control suspect's car. The police appeared to struggle in getting close enough to deploy effective tactics, with heavy traffic causing delays, giving the suspect an opportunity to escape.
Wait. 32, he was throwing bags out the window about 2 miles back.
After 8 minutes of intense pursuit, the chase reached its climax on northbound Arturs 71 near Cook Road. The Dashcam captured the moment when the Kia Forte sped uncontrollably, swerving and crashing, eventually overturning on the highway. The scene was chaotic, with thick plumes of smoke and the deafening sound of metal colliding, echoing ominously. Several nearby vehicles were forced off the road, suffering severe damage, highlighting the danger of the situation. As the sheriff approached, the car door swung open and a figure attempted to escape, but quickly slammed the door shut, a sign of panic from within. This terrifying scene left anyone witnessing it shuddering at the reckless consequences. Columbus police swiftly arrived and coordinated with the sheriff's office to secure the area. The 3 minors in the overturned vehicle were transported to Nationwide Children's Hospital with minor injuries.
We're at the corner 3 in.
Keep your hands up, you're gonna get shot! Get your hands out the fucking window!
Although no one has been arrested or charged yet, the dedication of law enforcement in protecting the community is commendable. This case serves as a stern warning to those who disregard the law. Reckless actions not only jeopardize one's own safety, but also threaten the security of society as a whole. Once again, the commitment of the police officers has prevented a potentially greater disaster from occurring. On the evening of April 1st, 2024, a white 2020 Ford Fusion caught the attention of Arkansas State Police on Interstate 40 near mile marker 263. The driver, 28-year-old Courtney Ridgway, was observed following a commercial truck at an unsafe distance. When a trooper activated emergency lights and signaled for a traffic stop, Ridgway not only ignored the command, but accelerated away, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
Still following too close behind the 18-wheeler, probably within a car lane that I have. On the bumper of the 18-wheeler. What's it? White Ford Fusion 265 to exit eastbound.
The Fusion sped northbound down Bing's Store Road at over 100 miles per hour, a terrifying velocity. A highly skilled officer initiated a pursuit, attempting a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI maneuver, to force the suspect's vehicle to stop on the paved stretch. But Ridgway, driven by reckless desperation, pushed the speed to 116 miles per hour, ignoring the deadly risks. The pavement gave way to gravel, kicking up blinding dust and forcing the officer to maintain a safe distance. The high-speed chase endangered not only Ridgway and his two passengers, Austin Cockrell and Allison Martin, but also innocent lives along the route. The wet spring weather added another layer of danger, making the gravel road even more slippery and treacherous.
5556, like the 265, go north. 897, go ahead towards Bug Lake Road.
I just lost the tail lights and turned to gravel and slowing down.
But he didn't stop. He sped off, seemingly out of control as panic set in. Darkness closed around him and visibility waned. The Fusion suddenly lost control on the gravel road, flipped over, and plunged into a ditch east of Bing's Store Road.
Show me your hands! Get on the ground! Show me your hands! Crawl out!
Police quickly arrived at the scene, ordering Cockrell and Martin to crawl out of the wreckage. They survived with only minor injuries, their faces tight with fear and tension. The Jeanette Fire Department, Crittenden EMS, and West Memphis Fire Department responded swiftly, providing initial medical checks on the suspects. The chase ended successfully, underscoring not only the determination and bravery of law enforcement in protecting families from danger, but also their compassion, evident in the immediate call for medical aid. The incident stands as a stark reminder: fleeing the law is never the way out.
We're in the vehicle. Two more. Two more? Broken, I think. Well, that's your driving the phone up. There's two more? There's two more people in the vehicle? Yes, sir. Where's she at?
One in the front seat, one in the passenger. Are they still?
I don't see the other passenger. Crawl out to me. Crawl out to me. You got her.
Action, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, where's the check?
All right, got it. These 1-9, we have one ejected from the vehicle. Three total, one's ejected. One's 10-15. Turn around.
Oh my God.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
I have no idea. Oh my God. I have no idea.
Give me your hands.
I wasn't driving. I don't know why she fucking ran. Ow.
All right.
Ow.
Get up. Stand up.
The chase came to an end, and both suspects were taken to the hospital. Martin was transported to Region 1 Medical Center. His recklessness nearly cost him his life, and serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of defying the law. The Arkansas police remain a steadfast shield, protecting the community from similar threats.
What's your name?
Allison Martin, it's my car. I don't know why she's gone.
Sit down.
She fucking
Sit down.
At around 7:30 p.m. on August 10th, 2024, in the Miami Beach area of Florida, an unexpected incident occurred. The Florida Highway Patrol, FHP, located a Toyota SUV that had been reported stolen.
That's it. Use the stand. One of the beach guys told me he has things on the car.
The vehicle's owner, Glenda DeFos, recounted that she was parked when a man, later identified as 46-year-old Savala Cigar, approached her asking for money. When she declined, explaining she had no cash, Cigar brazenly pulled out a hammer, threatened her, and swiftly stole the SUV before fleeing the scene. Even more terrifying, DeFa's disabled and hearing-impaired brother was sitting in the vehicle. But fortunately, he managed to escape just moments before the thief sped off. The stolen SUV wasn't just a means of transportation. It held valuable personal belongings, leaving DeFas with a deep sense of loss. With reckless abandon, Savala Cigar turned a peaceful evening into a real public threat. The chase began on Alton Road, where FHP initiated a PIT maneuver, precision immobilization technique, first making contact near West 42nd Street to stop the suspect's SUV. As the pursuit reached the ramp to Julia Tuttle Causeway, FHP executed a second, flawless PIT maneuver that flipped the SUV onto its side, bringing the frantic escape to a decisive end. The suspect, visibly panicked and shaken, had no way out. The pursuit concluded without further incident. Though the K-9 unit was not involved, the sharp tactics and seamless coordination of law enforcement highlighted their professionalism under pressure. Savala Cigar was taken to the Ryder Trauma Center at Jackson Memorial Hospital before being taken into custody. He faces a slew of serious charges, including grand theft auto, fleeing and eluding law enforcement, and driving without a license. With bail set at $11,000, Cigar is currently being held at the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center, awaiting trial. That's the end of the video. Get ready for more intense high-speed chases and heart-stopping escapes next time. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single thrilling moment.